What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Correa's fire version of the versus. It is foot versus fire, and to be honest, it looks pretty good. The only problem I've got, and I don't know if everybody else is the same, is why is he still a 4-star? I think personally EA have got it wrong. It may be something I'm missing. So after this, if you do know the information of why he's not a 5-star weak foot 4-star skill move, let me know down below. I'm interested. I know obviously Pulisic was, and I think there is Tag or Everton that was as well. Let me know what is going on if you know. If you do enjoy this video and you enjoy all the player reviews that I do put out, as well as all of the other content, then make sure you do hit that subscription button and like down below. It is just a growing channel that we're having an absolute blast on. So we have got this guy for 320k, and to be honest, he's always been not even a fan favorite of mine, but I know a lot of people have really enjoyed a higher rated version of this card back in FIFA 21. I think there was in FIFA 20. Was it FIFA 20? FIFA 20 got 88. It was FIFA 21 where he got the showdown card that went up to 96, which is just impeccable. He is 5'7", very tricky striker, obviously coming in at a good price, only flair on the traits. Hopefully they do make that something different next year, because I think really they've kind of just got stuck in their ways with the traits. They added them in and not really done anything with them. So interesting one. In terms of the stats then, so he's coming in at a good price. I can imagine he will drop down as we go through the promo with all the packs being opened. It's just natural. He's got 88 pace, 89 shooting, 90 dribbling, absolutely solid. So in terms of chemistry style, in terms of footbin, people are looking at that Hunter. 98 pace, 95 shooting. That is a very, very good stat to have. 91 rated strike he'd go up to, which is just unreal anyway. You'd end up with 99 finishing, obviously practically 99 pace regardless. It'd just be 98 sprint speed that you'd get. In terms of everything else, shot power would go up to 94, and his positioning would go up to 95. Only 80 composure, which again, I think we're getting to the point where it's gonna become a little bit of a need to have more. That's just natural. The game progression and card progression will give you more and more high rated cards with better stats. I think that is just, I don't even think you need to really think about that. But 80 composure definitely needs to get higher and higher as we go through these cards. We've got great dribbling throughout. Other than that, I think literally the card is practically perfect in this scenario. The only thing that I'm interested to find with him is how is his body type. 5'7", not the most kind of strength player, even though, to be honest, it's probably about average at 74. Good aggression, stamina's decent. Heading, obviously 5'7", we're not expecting too much. I'm expecting him to be very good at dribbling, good shooting, and very quick. So let's jump into Correa, see if he's worth 300k at the moment, and what our predictions are for him to go down to. Find Correa on the ball already. He's going to knock in a ball to Gomez. We want to see that sprint from him. Where on earth is that work rate? There we go. Get the first touch, and Martinez is going to take the ball away into Gomez, and oh my god, Messi with a cross across, and nobody is there again, and nobody's going to finish it. Who is going to find Messi through? He's going to try and run past the keeper, tries for the cross, and it's going to be Correa who bags it. Absolute top-notch stuff. Correa on the ball, looking for that counter-attack with Messi. Look for the through ball. It's a bit heavy on that touch. Into Correa, looking for that magic play. Very, very agile on the ball. Whips one in. Can we go for a thunder? Nearly went into there. Correa coming in with a volley, and that is a lovely assist from Messi, and Correa gets his second goal for the club already. Correa going for some finishing here. Correa, again, we're looking for him. Kind of see him forward there. He's going to hit that spot as well. Don't know where the defenders go in, and he gives it a good hit. But unfortunately, the keeper's not moved an absolute inch. And Correa's coming in quite nicely, to be honest. Very quick on the dribble. Lovely shot off him. Dribbling, imbalance-wise, is fantastic. So far, I can see where his money, or cost at least, is coming from most definitely. Into Correa, and it's a great tackle from Martinez. Find a little 1-2 with Correa. Is going to find him on that sprint, because we know the centre-back has got absolutely nothing on him. And it's a great save. It's a one-handed tip. We tried for the chip, but unfortunately that did nothing. Can we get one last attack with Correa? Doesn't look like it unless we can get the ball to him now. and it's not going to happen. So going into the overall for Correa then, obviously like I say, he's coming in about 315, 320 on the Xbox, 365 on the PS, and obviously 325 on the PC. In terms of this card and what we can expect, obviously I expect the weak foot to go up. Naturally, that is what really should happen. I don't personally know, like I said, why we haven't had that increase. Maybe they've messed up, they've just forgot, or there is something that I don't know, and maybe it wasn't for everybody, it was for maybe a select SBC or not, but hey ho, we'll find out that soon. In terms of this card, I think it's fantastic, genuinely worth the coins. I would say, like I said at the end of that gameplay, is make sure you are checking before buying, because we've got multiple SBCs come out, multiple packs, lightning rounds, rewards, potential of icon swaps. There's so much coming out that I personally would wait and just wait for him to settle. Make sure he's at his lowest before picking him up, because we are going to get I think a skill move version next week, or start of next week, with obviously the ice version. So again, we're going to be re-going round players to see, are they worth it again as such. Whereas this guy, I think, suits a 5-star weak foot. Personally, he would be much better with the skill moves as a forward for my sort of style, but obviously some people would prefer the other. I think weak foot is going to play a massive part this year throughout the whole of it, as we can imagine. Obviously Hunter is the way to go for him. Great pace, great shooting. He is a fantastic striker. In terms of where he fits in a La Liga team, the problem we've got is we've got a lot of good strikers. You've got Benzema's flashback, which is just incredible. Just down here, which was an SBC. Felix, if you've got him, luckily we managed to get him untradeable. Suarez doesn't look terrible. Personally, don't know if I used him or not. I cannot remember using him. I think I've used his inform. Morientes is just someone who just naturally always scores against me. So annoying. Isaac, obviously coming up with some good cards coming future-wise. And then obviously I think Inaki Williams is fast, but really I wouldn't count him. So he's in the top. I'd say he's definitely in the top 4 terms of La Liga strikers. Benzema for me is just an absolute freak. I don't know why he's so good, but he just really is good on the ball for some reason. I personally like Felix, and I think they're on the same sort of wavelength. Great partners in obviously the same team, which is always nice. Mix in with a little bit of Greasy as well. You've got quite a nice front three. Maybe Felix being sort of a cam centre forward there, or in fact Griezmann doing that job actually. I think that would play a massive, massive part in an Atletico side. But in terms of Argentinian strikers then, because again, that's a new kettle of fish. I think you've got a couple of icons as well with Crespo, or just one. Milito, Simeone, I think his name is. Cracking card, but again, we're waiting for that version to hit that's going to be next level. Dybala obviously hasn't really got started with any informs or anything like that yet. So I think Correa for me is probably number 1 in that sort of nation, in my opinion at the moment. So I think he's naturally going to be a fantastic striker. Again, I would love to see a 90+ version of him, and I think that will come due course, whether he gets into team of the season. Let's just check what goals he's got. 4 goals, 4 assists, 50 matches, so not necessarily running away with it, but he's scoring at the very minimum. Hunter is definitely the way to go for him. I think he is worth every penny. I just would make sure he is settled before you actually go pick him up, because there is plenty of packs being opened. Overall wise, in terms of a striker, I think 5'7", not necessarily got the strength, didn't really show too many issues because his pace was just absolutely phenomenal. I'd give him a solid 9.6. I think definitely we are looking at a future very, very good card here. I do think Mbappe will still outrank him by quite a lot, but whether you get this guy untradeable, that will determine your team. So let me know down below if you are going to be playing with Correa, or who else you would like to see in obviously the Foot Fire promo. Let me know down below. Like and subscribe. Peace.